Hi, my name is Kevin McCarthy, and today I'll be talking to you about the impact of culture on learners' experience and performance. The structure of this presentation is that I'll be looking at our current state, that is how we currently create training. Next, I'll talk about the research studies I looked into and what we can conclude from them. From here, we'll look at the solution I'm proposing and what the next steps in the process would be. Currently, we design training for thousands of learners across 4 continents. The material we design are identical in methodology and content regardless of the learner. So these materials are localized and translated for each language they are delivered in, but the same style and the same content stays through all. My question is, should we be doing it this way? Is this the right approach? Some of the advantages of this include a consistent learning experience, so all learners are seeing exactly the same material, then they're all getting the same learning experience. This leads to a consistent customer experience. So regardless of what contact center and what country a customer gets through to, they should receive the same top level of customer service. As materials only need to be designed once for all audiences, there is no redundant instructional design effort by different designers in different countries. And finally, having all materials aligned means that when updates need to be made, this can be easily done across learning objects in multiple languages. Now, this is all well and good, but is this the best experience for the learner? Should we aim to be more learner-centered and designed specifically for our learners' culture? So my question to research is this: is there significant improvement in performance when training materials are altered for different cultural audiences? I looked at 4 different research studies to try to answer this question. So Shattuck in 2005 examined the impact of culture on international online adult learners. What he found was concerning. He said, it was overwhelming to them. They consistently and clearly volunteered tensions between their culturally influenced expectations of how teaching and learning works and what they experienced in American online courses. So Al Harthy in 2010 looked specifically at learners' self-regulation. He compared American and Arab students doing similar courses with online universities. The Americans outperformed their Arab counterparts in all but one category of self-regulation. The Arab students only came out on top when asking for help. Thorin and Myers in 2011 looked at the use of a specific tool, the VMAP, which is used as an evaluation tool. The impact of gender, ethnicity, grade level, and social economic status were investigated. It was found that only social economic status had statistically significant impact on test scores. For our purposes, it was important that ethnicity did not have an impact. Finally, Moreno and Flowerday in 2006 investigated the role ethnicity and preference plays with animated pedagogical agent, or avatars as we use in our e-learning. The findings were that there was no gender or ethnic similarity effect on the learner's learning and effective outcomes. So what can we conclude from all of these studies? So based on this, we find that the problem is not the material itself not being suitable for different cultures, but that the learner's expectations vary greatly based on cultural background, and that this can cause problems. So what I propose is that we need to better set learner expectations, telling them exactly what is required from them in training. This will be done through instructor-led training and also in a self-directed e-learning course. So the next steps for this are the material will need to be created in both instructor-led and e-learning format. I'd also recommend having train-the-trainer sessions so that trainers are clear on how to deal with setting learner expectations, and we have everyone on the same page. So thank you very much for your time and your consideration of this proposal.